What's up, guys? Welcome to our trade review of NMUS. It was a 52-week breakout that lined up perfectly with the timing. You got Sniper Nick here. To the right of me, we got Sniper Al.
Let's do it, snipers. We got NMUS OTC 52-week breakout, and you're looking at a 1-year chart with daily candles. Each candle is 1 day, and you can see it's breaking 52-week highs, up 28% on the day, and this is something that we love to see.
Yeah, in an ideal situation. So let's rewind it here. This is actually our watch list from our website the night before. You could check out our website in the About Us below this. But check this out. NMUS, it's a OTC bioscience stock, spiked 15% Monday afternoon, nearing its 52-week highs. So it came on the radar. It also had some news. So check this out. It was riding up some news hype. And this one, it doesn't get too much volume usually, but the news actually brought some volume. And a lot of that volume was later on in the day. So this was on our radar, high radar, going into the next day. It wasn't approaching the 52 exactly yet, but we're going to keep it on there just to see what was going to happen. Now, fast forward, check this out. After that, all right, Green Day, after the news came out, you get a big push coming into 2 o'clock, and it actually breaks that 52-week high of 60 cents.
Yeah, we're all over this. If this was in the plan the night before, you better believe we had the alert set. We got the alert. Mm-hmm. And it happened to come a little early in the afternoon, as this is 2:30 in the afternoon now, and this is where we got in.
Yeah, this is actually where we got in. So yeah, as you can see, we were actually patient. We let it go ahead and run up on that from 1 to 2, and we waited to grab a dip closer to the breakout, which was 60, and we were able to grab a starter position at 61 here.
Yeah, and that's the goal. The breakout is 60, so you want to get as near to 60 as possible to have a minimal risk. So at this point, it's 2:30. It's a little early for us, but we feel good about the position and the risk, so we're willing to take this risk because we know this is a really good setup. So we take the risk here early in the afternoon, but ideally this needs to hold 60 cents here.
Yeah, exactly. And check this out. And it was buying on a dip. And check this out. So now we actually are looking to add, as it's still holding that dip, and it's holding 60 breakout going into 250. So we actually just put in an ad there and got filled in, and now we have 10,000 shares, an average of 62.25.
Yeah, and that's only 2 cents from the breakout. Mm-hmm. So that's a really ideal risk. You can get as many shares as you feel comfortable with the 2 cent downside risk. And now we're set up nicely. We're coming in. It's 8 minutes away from 3 p.m. And we're right near the highs of the day and the highs of the year. So this is ideal setup. We're looking for an afternoon push, a power hour push. And ideally, maybe we could sell some there. But if not, we'll sell the next morning. So
yep.
We get it.
And here's power hour. Yeah, exactly. So check this out. So as you can see the time in the top left, it's 3:02 now, and you're seeing a perk back up to the high of day. You get a little bit of a volume perk there, and now it's making new highs at 3:02. So this is an ideal situation. We got our position already secured. We have our risk set at 60. We're risking 2 cents, and the reward is, let this breakout run. And really, if it doesn't come back to test that 60, we're going to give this thing a chance. It's something that we've seen work out, especially at the time of day with these OTC breakouts. So we're going to go ahead and give it a chance, especially because, we got on a dip too. So you keep your risk reward always in place, and you just run with it.
Yeah, and
so
this is what, 3:50?
3:53, yeah. So now it's towards the end of the day.
7 minutes left, and it's at the highs of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Not a lot of volume, but that's okay. It's holding the breakout, which is the number one key. And it's at the highs of the day, so there's not a lot more you can ask for at this point. Mm-hmm. There's still bidders coming in, and it does make a new push here. So in the last 7 minutes, so this is a very ideal setup for an OTC 52-week breakout, especially with a small account. You can make a good 15, 20, 30% on your money very quickly. So that's exactly how you grow a small account.
Yeah, and so we're just kind of just being patient here and just letting this thing kind of ride out a little bit. So let's see if it holds up. And ideally it holds that breakout, because really that's our cut point. And now that it's seeing buyers in the last 6 minutes of the market, ideally if it holds, we'll be in a good spot. It's for the most part these usually do hold. But look at this, you're really hardly risking anything now at this point.
Yeah, and now we're looking at the level 2s a little bit, just to see if if there's bids stacking or people selling, and people are still buying.
Yeah.
Last 5 minutes, new highs of the day, new highs of the year. always a really good sign for this type of play. Volume is very fluid here. And look at that. It crosses 70. It's up 35%, over 35%.
Yeah. And so we could, you could take the safe bag here if you want, but, and what we do and what, a lot of our members do is, we play for this gap up with this push like this. So we went ahead and held on for the next day. And check this out. This is the watch list going into the next day. OTC Bioscience that broke its 52-week high during power hours. So we grabbed those shares. You could see we had this one laid out in the watch list, as you guys saw. It had a beautiful push, as we're saying. It broke to new highs towards the end of the day. And so now what we're looking on doing is if it gets a gap down, we're going to actually go ahead and take our profits right away. If it gets the gap up, we'll let it breathe a little bit and use that red to green as our cut so we can give it some room to get a little bit more profit there. And ideally, it gets a nice push to get good profit. So ideally, we get a gap up and some buyers to sell into. So let's see what happens. Here's 9:30 where the day's about to start.
Yeah, this is the morning. And first thing is you want to see it go green. It has to hold green. That's the first thing you're looking for right away. You want to see some volume. And you want to push, ideally a push. You want to see buyers.
Yeah.
So
unfortunately, this end didn't even really get a gap up. So
no gap up. Yeah.
We're on our toes here.
Yeah. Usually these gap up. So that's one, sign of it possibly not going to our full expectation. So we're already slightly cautious at this point. As you can see, our order sheet is already in. Our order sheet is prepared. I'm sorry, it's not in, but it's prepared. Just in case there is a sell-off that's coming, we want to take profits here because we're, at this point we're up, I don't know, $700, $800 at this point.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe more. So, we want to take profits if we're feeling iffy about this play.
Yeah,
so.
and that's a quick play, and that's in a quick play. Like we got in, our first buy was 230, and our second buy was right around 3 in the 250s. And so now we're already looking to exit here at 9:32, right when the market opened.
Yeah. We're looking to sell half at this point, so we're not fully, saying this isn't going to work 2 minutes in, but we're just saying since there's no type of gap up or push right here, there's nothing wrong with taking profits. But it holds right here. It holds even. So at this point, it's 3 minutes in. It's like, all right, let's see, can it make a push? And it goes up. It goes up 3%, 5%, but it really it starts to have some trouble here.
Yeah.
And it's good. You gotta see these a lot because you'll start to recognize this more often. And it only comes with learning it and watching and learning it, or you can watch it back like we are.
Yeah, exactly. And this is good because it's real time. Like this is real time from the Thinkorswim app on the phone, and you're seeing it. 4 minutes into the market, what's going on. And we're being patient here. It's not giving us the push that we wanted, but it's also, it hasn't came down and tested red. Yeah, exactly. It's still holding. So we're being patient, but check this out. We are still getting buyers. It's 5 minutes in. We're up, I think, around 900 here. Yeah. And so it might be a little bit more than 900. I think we're up like 1,000 at this point.
1,000, yeah.
And so
it's a nice place to take some profits, absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. There's still some buyers coming in early. So we went ahead and sold half. Like Al said, we're already looking to sell half. So that's the secure. We got right around 500 on that first secure at 935. And so now we're looking where we're going to take the rest.
Yeah, now you feel a little more safer about the second half as well, knowing that you've locked in. You don't feel so jittery about it. But, we took it, I think. Did we put it? Yep. We tried to get right here at the same exact price, 73, because we saw some more sellers, as you can see right here. But unfortunately, it didn't get filled. But it's okay. We recognize that we're at 73 and it can't even get to us. So we're gonna move down the order right here and get out safely.
Yeah, and I mean, it's 9:36 now. It's only 6 minutes in, so you can't take the safe profits. You gotta decide what you want to do. Our plan was this is ideally gonna see more buyers within the first 5 to 10 minutes. We didn't really see the buyers within the first 5 that we wanted to see. We didn't really get the gap what we wanted to see. So this is when we went ahead and just put the limit in, and we had the rest fill right there at 70. And so that was a sell there. And so that's all it was. The OTC 52-week breakout play, as you could see here, it is starting to creep back down below the 70s, and now it's under the 70s. We played the quick play in the first 7 minutes, stuck to the plan. It was a $950 win. OTC breakout, ideally breaking out in the time that we wanted to. Saw it on the watch list, and there's the final results, $950. We also played Axiom that day. Anyway, check us out, guys. Here's our Instagram. You can always reach us out through DM on there. We're most active on there. We're also always posting stories throughout the day as we're trading. Also, check us out over here on Twitter. Our handle there is actually at the Stock Snipers, so you can go check us out there. We'll be in there during the day, so you feel free to reach out to us if you want to DM us there or even write us a tweet. And then lastly, here's our Facebook. We're over 1,000 people strong now, and go check us out there. If you want to recommend us to anybody, go ahead, please share the word, spread it. Let's all learn together. And then lastly, if you like what we're doing, you want to check out what we got a team that keeps on growing. Good amount of members in there now, so check us out. This is our website. This is just the home page once you get a login, and it just comes with 4 simple features, and these 4 simple features are to help you become your own trader, to be able to find patterns on your own, and then be able to go ahead and trade them on your own. But we're here for you throughout the whole way. You have 3 of us. You can always reach out to us, DM us, email us, even reach out on calls. That's our website. It's www.thestocksnipers.com. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Good little play there.
Yes, sir. Let's go, Snipers. Keep killing it.
Let's go, guys. We'll talk to you guys soon. See you in the chat.
See ya.